Hi everyone, comic reviewer here. This time reviewing on X-Men First Class. Now, X-Men First Class is meant to be a 2011 superhero film that is meant to feature a much younger Charles Xavier as well as Magneto during the events of the Cuban Missile Crisis in 1962. And originally the film was meant to be X-Men Origins Magneto, but because of the failure of X-Men Origins Wolverine, we got more of a prequel to how the X-Men were first formed. So the premise of the film is meant to feature Charles Xavier, who ends up slowly forming the X-Men, as well as slowly getting help from the government in dealing with Sebastian Shaw and his Hellfire Club, whose goal is to basically work with the Russians and helping to start World War III to take over mankind as the dominant force. So here we do see how Xavier as well as Magneto first meeting. And I think the point of Xavier and Magneto meeting is meant to show that despite Xavier's best attempts in helping Magneto, it's clear that Magneto is just too far gone, or just shown to be too bitter and arrogant to be helped. I think there were moments where he did care about Xavier, but was shown to be too far gone to get proper help. And I think the point of covering their origins makes sense, as we never knew how Xavier and Magneto first met. And I think the point of them covering as well Magneto's childhood in the concentration camps made sense. And I think the point of Sebastian Shaw was meant to kind of bring out Magneto's darker side. And I think it's interesting how we do see Xavier's team of mutants, which consists of Angel, who slowly betrays the team. We see Havoc, who kind of is a bit more jokeful. Banshee, who is kind of cries in wells during flight motions. Darwin, who's kind of the expendable guy. And Beast, who kind of is fascinated with Mystique, and you can tell wants to be in Mystique's world. And I think, in my opinion, when you do have Sebastian's lineup of mutants, which consists of Riptide, Ezreal, as well as Emma Frost and that, I think it works as it's not a massive lineup and a much better lineup than the first X-Men movie. I always kind of feel with Mystique and Magneto sort of showing you that, well, Charles Xavier had best intentions for Mystique. You can tell Magneto wanted to bring out her more perfectionate side. And I think the point as well with Xavier is, despite his best attempts in helping Magneto and Mystique, it's clear that some of them just had goals, ambitions, and were just too far to get proper help. And I also do feel, covering the story in the Cuban Missile Crisis made perfect sense, as I think the point of the Cuban Missile Crisis was meant to be a time when people were afraid if another world war would strike, and you could tell people were just in their beds worrying about what could happen. And I also do feel, unlike X-Men Origins Wolverine, this one doesn't feel like a major clunky mess. It knows how to cover the origins of Xavier and Magneto well, as we do see both of them following a path, but both of them knowing things can't go back to what it used to be. And I kind of feel, you can tell the director, Matthew Vaughn, really did fix things properly, as there is a bit of a kick-ass feel to X-Men First Class, but I think he just knew what he was trying to fix, and I think did fix Bryan Stinger's first X-Men film, as well as fixing the other ones to what could have been. So, To me, I feel X-Men First Class is definitely an improvement, definitely fix things, and does show you that, yeah, Kevin Bacon definitely does a great job as Sebastian Shaw, as well as showing you that Michael Fassbender is the better choice for Magneto. When he's younger, he does sound like a Magneto who is broken, but wants to believe he's doing the right things. So I think the film definitely deserves a thumbs up. Still good, and still alright. So, Comic Reviewer here, signing out.